Mississippi, for leading this important discussion, and Ranking Member Carrera, and to all members for being here today. I want to also thank our witnesses for their time, for sharing their expertise. Let me start by shining a light on my district, Alabama's 5th, which I'm proud to say is well represented on this panel today. As many of you know, Huntsville, Alabama is renowned for its leadership in cutting-edge research and development. As home to Redstone Arsenal, the nation's second largest research park, and several universities, Huntsville is a thriving hub for American innovation. I'm glad we have such an excellent panel here and look forward to our discussion. Today, we're here to explore how our Homeland Security partners use unmanned aircraft systems, or UAS, and how this technology can be a force multiplier for law enforcement, first responders, CBP, and the DHS mission set. Emerging technologies like UAS are reshaping the way we respond to disasters. Drones enable the protection of emergency management personnel in high-risk situations, while at the same time increasing the effectiveness of the work that they do. For example, small UAS with sophisticated cameras assist in monitoring critical infrastructure and assessing damage. When equipped with AI, these drones can spot potential flood zones or identify hotspots and wildfires. The data collected from these flights equip first responders with the tools to better allocate manpower, vehicles, and victim assistance. Larger drones with heavier payload capacity and longer flight times are also critical tools in disaster management. Rapid deployment and agility enable UAS to access hazardous areas that first responders cannot reach, which proves especially useful when trying to locate survivors or deliver supplies. In response to Hurricane Helene, the Asheville Police Department deployed drones for search and rescue, damage assessment, and overwatch for FEMA. Additionally, prepositioned UAS in Western Florida quickly deployed in response to Hurricane Milton to track the storms and provide real-time data to law enforcement and first responders. 200 flight hours across 16 agencies were recorded, representing over 1,000 flights flown in the first days following the storm. This helped to create a common operating picture that enabled first responders to allocate much-needed resources. This technology helped save countless lives in the wake of these moments of the storm. DHS has also utilized UAS to safeguard our borders. They leverage this technology to protect our homeland from illegal crossings and combat illicit activities such as human and drug smuggling. CBP faces tremendous challenges, from dangerous environments and a broadening mission set to adversaries that continue to evolve their tactics and capabilities. Drone technology decreases the workload on CBP agents and provide critical situation awareness to paint a comprehensive picture of the threats impacting our border. Additionally, DHS's Science and Technology Directorate leads government-wide UAS research to counter threats and improve response and recovery operations for disasters. For example, S&T's Air Domain Awareness Program detects, tracks, and identifies aircraft to prevent and respond to criminal activities along the border. Also, S&T's National Urban Security Technology Laboratory manages the SAVER program. This initiative helps emergency responders and law enforcement make informed, cost-effective equipment purchases that meets national standards. And on top of these programs, S&T is leading critical development in counter-UAS, ensuring operational components can defend against nefarious actors. This work is supported by universities and industry partners, reflecting a collaborative public-private partnership across all sectors. As the use of these technologies become more commonplace, these partnerships are critical so that UAS can be safely utilized to their fullest potential. I look forward to today's conversation, learning more about great work that our witnesses are doing in this space. I would also like to mention and recognize the CEO of Colsa Corporation, Francisco Collazo, who is not with us today. He's back home at the headquarters in Huntsville, Alabama. He's been a friend of mine for many years, and I know that this organization does a phenomenal job. I also want to mention the University of Alabama, Huntsville. I live within 5 minutes of the University of Alabama in Huntsville, and I can tell you today, UAH is a critical part to national security. With an average ACT test score of a 28.5, a little less than 10,000 students, where 80% of them choose never to leave after graduation to work in national security. Mr. Chairman, I yield back. It's an honor to be here, and I want to thank our guests for joining us.